52 Network Marketing Tips is brought to you by Leaders Club. Get your own custom 90-day success plan, including one-on-one support from a personal success advisor, exclusively at leadersclub.com.
If you're actively promoting a network marketing business, then you're faced with the reality that it's harder than ever before to connect with a live prospect. In fact, research data shows that less than 20% of your prospects will answer the phone on the first call. Why? Prospects today are flooded with advertising like never before, and it's ridiculously easy to request information and get flooded with offers to the point that it can just get very overwhelming. As a result, prospects are more skeptical. They don't trust you, they don't trust me, and technologies like caller ID and voicemail make it so easy to screen calls. This reality throws a lot of marketers. When they get a voicemail, they freeze, they lock up, or they try to rattle off a sales pitch. Joining me to explain how to leave an effective voicemail message is Steve Sakel. Steve's a certified network marketing coach and a trainer, but more importantly, he's a successful network marketer, probably one of the most effective prospectors I've ever known. Steve, you've left probably thousands of messages for prospects just in the past year, and you've taught a lot of people how to leave messages that get more callbacks than what you typically get. What's the most important thing for marketers to consider when leaving a voicemail message?
Well, it would be that you need to have a determined plan and that you don't try to wing it. Voicemail is part of the follow-up process, and it's a part of a bigger picture, if you will. Most marketers wing it or don't understand that follow-up must be organized and coordinated. By preparing ahead and knowing what you will say, you're going to sound more confident and competent to the other person. The objective of voicemail isn't to sell, it's to provide information, but not to persuade. It's to start to build credibility.
And why is credibility so important?
Well, people are skeptical, and it makes perfect sense as to why they're skeptical. Often they see emails and web pages as random attempts to get them to buy and invest into something. With such an influx of this type of information, they're afraid that they'll make a wrong decision or that they'll get scammed. It only takes one or two times of the over-promising and under-delivering that's found within these emails and web pages for them to experience what we refer to as clicker's remorse. It's not that they don't want to invest in something. It's because they've responded to something and all of a sudden they were flooded with offers that just seemed too good to be true. To anyone that uses logic and common sense, at least. You see, it's not about leaving a sales pitch. It makes no sense from the other person's perspective to tell a prospect what it is you want. It's about connecting. And that involves name recognition, addressing them by their name, and also establishing credibility by letting them know your intentions are to see how you can be of service to them. These simple things are what gives the prospect a level of comfort in answering future calls as well as continuing a current conversation. You see, we're already planting a seed. It's always best to have a follow-up plan in place as well. Communicating and displaying professionalism in your attempts to connect with anyone are absolutely key.
Can you describe briefly how you approach leaving a message?
Sure. If I know that I've reached the voicemail of the person I'm trying to reach, I leave a message something like this. Hi, Andre. My name's Steve Sakel. My number is 123-456-789, and I'm calling to discuss the information you requested. Please return my call at your earliest convenience so you can see how I can be of the best service to you. I'll also send you an email, and I'll call again within the next few days unless I hear from you first. Now, let's say I don't know for sure I've reached the voicemail of the person I'm trying to get a hold of. I'll leave a little different message, something like this. Hi, this message is for Andre Vatke. My name is Steve Sakel, and Andre can reach me at 123-456-789. Please have Andre give me a call at his earliest convenience, and let him know I'll try to reach him again within the next few days unless I hear from him first.
You say that you also follow up every message you leave with an email. Steve, what's the reason that you do this?
It's really simple, it's logical, and it makes sense, Andre. Adding an email increases the odds of getting a return call or an email response. An email gives them your name and number in writing something they're not going to lose so quickly. It reinforces the message that we have or are only working towards something of interest to them. It reinforces that whole concept. It increases the likelihood that they'll actually understand and receive your message, whether it's in a voicemail or an email, and most importantly, your intentions towards them are good and looking out for their best interest.
Those are some excellent tips, Steve. Thanks for sharing them and helping our viewers be more effective in their own prospecting efforts. If you want to learn more about Steve's techniques, you can pick up a copy of his prospecting DVD titled Master the Art of Prospecting from our website at leadersclub.com.